God message for you today. Here it is. Noah saw that all the land was dry. At the end of 40 days, Noah opened the window he had placed in the ark and sent out a raven. It was coming and going until the flood in the earth dried up. Then he sent out a dove from himself to see if the flood had receded from the land. But finding no place for it to rest, it returned to him in the ark. Because the whole land was still flooded. So he reached out his hand and took it and brought it into the ark with him. He waited another 7 days and again sent the dove out of the ark. When it returned to him in the evening, there was an olive leaf which it had gathered in its unit. Then Noah knew that the flood had dried up. After waiting another 7 days, he sent out the dove. It never came back to him again. In the first month of the year, when he was 601 years old, on the first day of the year, the flood on the surface of the earth dried up. Then Noah opened the roof of the ark. Here it is. All the land was dry. Then Noah built an altar to the Lord and offered burnt offerings on it of all kinds of animals and birds. The Lord breathed in the fragrance and said to himself, "Never again will I curse the ground because of man. For the thoughts of the heart of man create evil from youth. I will never again destroy any living thing as I have done. As long as the earth is, seedtime and harvest, cold and heat, summer and winter, day and night, never rest. Lord bless you. Lord, I will offer you thanksgiving. What shall I return to the Lord for all the good things he has done for me? I will take the cup of redemption in my hand and call upon the name of the Lord. Behold, my prophecies to the Lord in the presence of all his people. The death of the Lord's loved ones is precious in his sight. Right now, Lord, in front of all your people. My recommendations for you. I will fulfill, in the courts of your house, in the middle of Jerusalem, Lord. I will fulfill my wishes for you. We know what kind of anticipation the Lord has called us. May the Father of our Lord Jesus Christ give light to our inner eyes to know. The seer saw everything clearly. Jesus and the disciples arrived at Bethsaida. Then some brought a blind man to Jesus and begged him to touch him. He took the blind man by the hand and led him out of town. Spitting in his eyes and putting her hands on her hands, "See something?" "Duh?" he asked. He looked up and said, "I see men. They look like trees. But they walk." Jesus raised his hands again. He put it on the eyes. Then he got well and got full sight and saw everything clearly. Jesus told him, "Do not enter the city," and sent him home.